YouTube? This is GhostCoo566 here, reporting in with a quick deck update. This is my Danny Warrior deck that I just recently topped 8 with at B.R.A.D.S 5K tournament in Florida. So let me talk about the tournament really quick. Tournament overall was pretty good. The turnout wasn't the greatest, but they stuck with their word. They did a guarantee in the cash price, so that was pretty good. Um, it was a good event. So good players were there: Philly Luna, Chris Boulding, Herman Herrera. They're all there. They all topped 8. So it was kind of cool how I think no Herman didn't top. It was Bowling and Philly and one of their friends, some Jensen, some guy. They all topped 4. They all topped 8. So that was pretty cool. Overall, this deck had good matchups. I played 2 Infinity, 2 Lightsworn, 1 Herald, and 2 X-Sabers. I only lost to an X-Saber deck. And then in top 16, I played Team Illusion member Hector Harris in top 16 with X-Sabers, and I won that one. Pretty cool. That was a good match. Props to him. Um, so yeah, the event was pretty good. I enjoyed it. This might be the deck I'm taking to nationals, but I'm not too sure yet. But so it did well. If you guys want to check out how I drew in my tournament report, I have one on Pojo. You can go to the actual website, or I think I might put a link. Not sure yet, so if there is, it'll be able to pop up. Um, so yeah, that's that. So let me just go on to the deck. I did. This is more or less the exact same build. I think I changed 2 cards in the main deck, and no, 3 cards in the main deck, 1 card, 2 cards in the side deck. I'll tell you what I switched it for, but I did in the main deck. I took out Lad, Treeborn, and Mind Crush. And the side deck, I took out 2 Crevices. So here's the monsters. Staples. Come on, 2 Dandelions. The heart and soul of the deck, pretty much. Score. Love this card. Wins games. It makes Bionic, Goyo, Cadister, 8 stars. I love this card. 2 Lone Fires. Great card. Brings out Spore for double synchro, Dandelion tokens, Titanium. Pretty much when you bring this out against Titania with this card against Frog Monarchs, they can't do much. We have double Thunder King. Uh, Pretty much X-Saber hate. That's pretty much it. It's just a beat stick, but number 1 is Dark Soul, Dark Soul, Dark Soul, and then some Faltro in there. But yeah, I only ran 1 main deck in the tournament. After the tournament was over, after I kind of realized, the Treeborn is kind of useless against X-Sabers because they'll just hit it with full helmet and just rape the crap out of me. So I just put in another one of these. Card Trooper. A lot of people told me to take this out for maybe a 3rd Thunder King, but I love this card because it gets under bottomless. So pretty much, if I want to hit something with 19, if I summon TK, they'll just bottomless. But this one, I can just summon it, mill 3, which has helped a lot, and attack, and it's always going to plus out of it anyway. So that's that. It's 2 Debris. I don't really need to go too crazy into that. Sangan, obvious, gets almost everything. Right goes. Great card. Pretty much the only speed this deck has, this little engine right here. A lot of people want to take out 1 of these and take out a hamster to make some more space maybe for like Doom Cows, just because it's kind of dead against X-Sabers. Somewhat, and then somewhat dead against Infernities, but I can't afford to. It's the only speed the deck has, and against other decks other than those 3, other than those 2, it really wrecks face. So I really just can't take it out. 2 Nimble Hamsters. I usually just take 1. I usually take this one of them out against Sabers and Infernities. Mostly Sabers because if they mind control it, them getting a Dark Soul off is kind of hurts. And Infernities, they almost never attack this guy, especially since I took out Lad. Like, it's useless now or not as great. Mostly just there to get the right off for consistency. 3 guys. Love this card. I ran only 2. in the tournament, and then I took one. When after the tournament, I took one out. After day two, I decided to do my changes, but since I couldn't because of top, um, so I pretty much just had to stick with it. So I just after the tournament took the lad out for third Kais because it just lad's a great card. I love the card. It's just right now it's too slow that I can never bring it up consistently. So Kais, come on, Dark Soul, get you out of a lot of situations. Great card. The big booty girl right here. I hate her, but I love her. When you draw her, it's almost the worst feeling in the world. When you don't draw her, and then you go against, especially Frog Monarchs, she just wrecks face. 28. So hard to get over, other than Bottomless, but she's great. This guy, no introduction. I don't even need to explain him. Well, one thing interesting about him, the whole tournament, I only drew him, probably, well, not him, but only used his effect probably 3 times. And all 3 of those times was just to go for a quick OTK with the big, just by bringing a Nitro Warrior, Turbo Warrior, Joe Warrior, just attack. So he was almost never used. And then lastly, Gores won me my top 8 match, my top 16 match. Puts in work. Overall great card, especially when you can recycle it with Joe Warrior. Okay, we got spells. We got brain control. Out of I don't need to explain. 2 pot of avarice. I don't like 3. It's kind of dead opening hand. 2, it just gives it enough time to, if you mill one off, to get another one. Great card, it's a +1. Refills the dead cards and the cards that come back in the deck. Foolish. Foolish gets dandelions for, does some combos. Staples, MST, heavy. Okay, staples. We got actually 2 Book of Moons. I don't run 3, but it's great with Hamster, Raiko, and some little offense and defense if you would. We got Trucks. Death Shoot. Um, what? I don't know. I usually side it out against Infinities because they almost never have a hand. And I will almost always side it out game 2 unless I'm going first. I'm confident on the matchup. Just because I always like building a deck with at least 1 to 2 cards, and no matter what, I can always side deck out, and this is one of them. So yeah, Staple Solemn, don't need too much. Mirror Force, I tried running without it for a while. Just I don't know. I just usually side it out against Infinities, but Mirror Force is still a great card. TT, Staple, Dust Tornado. I'm slowly not liking this card anymore, especially with this deck, because of Raiko. And this card is really only good against GB, Blackwings, and Infinity with the OTK. But other than that, this card is kind of dead. I hate top decking. It's a very bad feeling. So I just took one out. I might take this one out if I can find something worthy to replace it with. Starlight. Love this card. Saved me a couple times. It does have protection. Double Bottomless. Great card. Obviously staple. Can't really say much about it. And then these 3 tech choices right here. Compulsory Evacuation Device. This card is amazing. It won me a lot of games. It's a great card. I love how it saved me a couple times when they tried to bring out 2 X Sabers. Then I bounced the second one so they couldn't bring out their fault. It's chainable. I stopped Lights Orange from milling. I stopped the Acres attack targets. They have 4 hints to use it right then and there. So that always helps. So it's a great card. So yeah. So that's my deck. You can PM me any questions or just leave comments on anything you want. I might show the side deck. I'm not sure. I'll show the extra deck maybe. But just let me know any interest. Go to Pojo. You can see my full deck list, everything. So yeah, this is Ghost Coup 566 here. Saying out. Peace out, YouTube.